Hello everybody, this is EzraTime again here. Welcome back to another movie review, and today I want to review a Christmas movie because obviously we are now nearing Christmas, which is called this movie is called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Now, I heard about this movie a couple of times before, and I think the Grinch is a very famous character from Dr. Seuss book. But I never actually get a chance to watch this movie, because mainly I don't really have any interest back in the day, but since it was starring Jim Carrey and since it's like a Christmas time, I thought it would be fun for me to at least talk about a movie that has a Christmas theme on it, because like the recent years, like the Christmas movies just been dipping down, in terms of the quality, like I'm pretty sure there is some of them out there, obviously, but it's just like they're not as exciting or not as I guess not as special or as touching like the previous Christmas movie. Like I'm talking about, obviously Home Alone is the biggest example of that. Like we never get that kind of movie again, and I would say this movie is actually very very special to a lot of people and also to me as well. Even though I had just finished watching it, because this movie makes remind me of my childhood day when I was excited for Christmas to come. Because the recent years in my life I wasn't that hype anymore about Christmas. It just like come and go. It's like, yeah, okay, Christmas is here, cool, I guess, and just like not as excited. Like even now I'm like not that excited. Until I I kind of like watched this movie and I was reminded how excited I was when Christmas and New Year is coming around. And yeah, man, like it's a good movie. So I'm gonna review the movie first, because obviously I have some other stories to tell, but I'm gonna save that later in the end of the video. But for not for the movie itself, this movie is directed by Ron Howard and like, again starring Jim Carrey as the Grinch and Taylor Momsen as Cindy Lou. And yeah, this movie is about obviously the Grinch who hate Christmas because he has a bad past, a bad memory about Christmas because he used to be bullied by the other kids in the town, Whoville, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what it was called. Yeah, Whoville's. And because of that, the Grinch hated Christmas, even though he is actually, well, he's always been a weird kid, but he's not exactly a bad kid, And he has a crush on this girl called Marta, but because the mayor of the city, Mayor Augustus, is basically is the one who bullies the Grinch, because I believe he is jealous that Marta actually liked the Grinch, and because of that, that's how the Grinch hate Christmas to begin with, and that's how he stay on top of the mountain, like a mile away from Whoville. And every single time the people of Whoville, every single time there is a Christmas coming around, they always like frantically looking for like a presents, like a gift, of like a food, for the table, obviously for the family, the Christmas light, of course, and never actually they basically forget that Christmas is about family and then how they all gather together, and that was enough to celebrate Christmas, and everyone on Whoville already lost that, and except the girl named Cindy Lou, who basically realized that, well, like Whoville kind of like lost his way, like they always focusing more on the gifts, the lights, like the flashy stuff instead of like the family, like um and she's the only one who basically sympathized with the Grinch, like maybe the Grinch wasn't that bad because there is a scene where like she falls down to like a compactor or something like that, and then the Grinch is like saving her, and that's where she realized that, oh, maybe the Grinch wasn't that bad to begin with. And so Cindy decided to give the choice to the Grinch, where basically she voted that to the town where the Grinch should be nominated, for Christmas, and then she decided to convince the mayor, but the mayor is again like he's like the main villain in this movie, but not really, decided, well, since the people have spoken, then yeah, let's just invite the Grinch, so Cindy goes to the Grinch's house and invited the Grinch, and eventually the Grinch decide to, let's just go to the party just to see what happens, but the party, at first the party went well, but eventually the mayor, the scummy mayor of Whoville, August, decided to give the Grinch a razor, right? And let's bring back the bad memory for the Grinch, and then that's why the Grinch decided to destroy Christmas for Whoville. And the mayor, again, he blames the Grinch, even though he's the one that reminded the Grinch about what he did when he was younger, So the Grinch came up with a masterful plan that he's going to pose as Santa Claus, and going to, she's basically going to stole many of the Whoville's gift and destroy the Christmas tree, the lights obviously, and then obviously leave Whoville in complete darkness. And the plan succeeded, because the Grinch also has this sidekick, an adorable dog named Max, which is like, man, I love that dog so much in this movie, especially he's like jumping up and down, dancing, like that was amazing. So, like Max and the Grinch are working together to basically cancel Christmas, for Whoville, and then he succeeded kinda. Until in the morning, Cindy's dad basically realized that his daughter was right, because Christmas, like we forget what Christmas has meant into this town, because it's not about the gift, it's not about the Christmas tree, it's not about the lights, the flashy stuff, it's about family, and that's what we need on Christmas. Only just your family together on Christmas celebrating, it's just really really beautiful, and that's what the actual meaning of Christmas, and that's what Whoville's already forgotten about that. And it's kind of like ironic, because the Grinch is kind of like making them, the Whoville resident, realize that, oh yeah, we forget the way of Christmas, because we are too focusing on the presents or the gift from Santa, and then we forget that, hey, we have our family, which I think that is a classic message from the, for like a Christmas movie. We've seen this many times, even Home Alone also kind of did that, right? It's about family, clearly, and then yeah, this kind of message for the Christmas movie is what I miss, because I feel like sometimes movies does that, but I feel like it doesn't feel as special or as sincere, because I think this movie is a bit more special because there is a fantasy side of it, and anyway, the Grinch himself realized that, oh yeah, like maybe Christmas wasn't about the present or the gift, it's about family, and that's where his heart grew 3 times, which is, I think, wow, okay. And yeah, that's where the Grinch realized that, yeah, he actually warming up to Christmas, warming up to the residents of Whoville, and then he decided to return the present along with Cindy and Max. And that's how the movie ends, where they celebrate Christmas all together. The Grinch and Martha are together again finally. And the mayor is like, yeah, whatever, like, I guess they kind of let him go, and there is no consequences for him. But all right, I mean, I guess the people who's will realize that the mayor is a scumbag, obviously. So there's that. So I think it's like, yeah, it's a beautiful ending for the movie itself, and I think, like I said before, this movie remind me of my childhood Christmas, because I think the message itself, you hear this many times before in many Christmas movie, but I feel like this movie and Home Alone, I think they did better, because I feel like there is some charm to the movie itself, and obviously Jim Carrey is the best part about the movie. Also, the makeup for the Grinch is actually amazing, even though Jim Carrey said that he's not going to play the Grinch again because the makeup is horrible to wear. But honestly, it looks great on the screen, So I think there's that. Great job on that, and of course, we could expect some classic Jim Carrey's performance from this movie, and then he does that. He delivers that 1,000 times, and I think it really complement the style of the story, but also complement the character, the Grinch. And I think it's just like a great combination between Jim's character performance and the makeup effects. And I also want to mention that the soundtrack, or I guess the score for the movie by James Horner, which is again rest in peace, is amazing. Because it got the Christmas feel to it. And yeah, I know that this review might sound a bit childish to some of you, but honestly, I kind of miss like my old Christmas spirit, in some way, where I was excited for Christmas to come, and just like watching many Christmas movie. I used to watch many Disney Christmas movies starring Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Donald, and Goofy. And I remember my dad used to watch many Christmas movie, or like give me many Christmas movie to watch, and I kind of miss that era, to be honest, because I feel like right now that, yeah, there is some Christmas movie out there, but I feel like they weren't as special or as good as before, and yeah, I definitely miss that Christmas feel, at least for me. And again, I mean, right now, if you are a child, if you're like a kid, then yeah, you probably still feel excited for Christmas and for New Year, but I feel like right now, since like we're an adult now, I feel like, I don't know, like for me, the Christmas spirit wasn't really there, to be honest. It's just like come and go, and that just make me sad, because I wish I could be happy for Christmas, and I think that's why this movie is so special for me. Even though again, I just finished watching it, but it's already felt special for me, because obviously it's a movie from the year 2000. It's an old Christmas movie, so that's why I kind of feel that, yeah, the effort is there. is special for a lot of people. Obviously, like if you're a Jim Carrey fan, then you're probably gonna enjoy this movie a bit more, you know. But I feel at the same time, if you want to watch a good classic Christmas movie, then go watch this movie, you know, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, because I think it's such an amazing movie, you know. And sure, maybe it has some flaws here and there, but I feel like you could forgive that because, you know, like it's a Christmas movie, it's a kids movie almost, you know, or I should say it's a family movie, you know, like the whole package, you know, the parents, the kids. I think you guys could enjoy this movie, you know, because right now, recently, like if you watching a kids movie, it's just a kids movie. Like the parents, I don't think they're gonna enjoy the movie, you know, because it's not exactly a family movie like before. Like I'm looking at you, Disney, you know. But either way, that's the argument for another video. Yeah, I love this movie, you know. I know that it's not perfect, you know. I know that it's not for everyone, but I do enjoy it, you know. I like Jim Carrey. I enjoy Taylor Momsen's performance, you know. As Cindy, I think that the Grinch and Cindy is obviously the heart of the story, you know. I like Max, you know, the dog. I think the dog is amazing. I also like some of the song, you know, like one of them is called "Where Are You Christmas." I think that is such an amazing song, you know. Like the song basically describe what I feel about Christmas, you know, where it used to be special, but it's like not really there, and to the point that I don't even know like what I want for Christmas, or like, you know, how can I be happy for Christmas? You know, I have no idea how to answer that, you know. And that's where I think the song came in from the movie, and that's why it felt so much more special for me, you know. And it's like, yeah, again, I love this movie. I know it's not for everyone, and that's fine. But I enjoy it, you know. I think this is one of the classic Christmas movie. And I guess I'm gonna review more Christmas movie in the future, but I guess we'll see again. No promises, guys. Again, I'm hoping that I could commit myself watching some Christmas movie and review them before Christmas came. But I guess again, no promises, you know. So I guess we'll see. Either way, guys, let me know in the comment section below if you guys already watched How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You know, like are you guys loving this movie? Are you guys considering this movie as a cult classic, like some people do? Or do you guys think that nah, this movie is not for me? Maybe it's too much for you. Like you guys can let me know your opinions in the comment section below. You know. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure guys, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, the usual stuff, guys. Stay tuned for more videos in the future, guys. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.